we start singling out, it's the parents, it's those kids can't learn tribe, the teachers union tribe. I'm part of one of the most fervent tribes, borderline cults, which is a charter school community. We don't think anything's wrong with what we do, but we point fingers at everybody else, right? There's a business cult, tribes. And to fix this problem nationally, which is a huge problem, and Howard did such a great job laying it out, we have to gather the tribes. And we have to find a common vision. And leadership has got to find something that all those tribes have a piece of, that yes, requires sacrifice, but also great gains. And I'll tell you, the school is a partnership, a peer partnership with the United Federation of Teachers, the biggest teachers union in the world. And we have a contract that's 28 pages in that school. It doesn't have tenure as just cause. Doesn't have minutes and hours in a workday. It's a professional workday. Performance is part of your evaluation, and hiring and firing is done in a school setting. And it's championed by the American Federation of Teachers, Randy Weingarten. 60,000 people in 40 years, give or take a couple thousand, have attended that school. Now, if I could somehow get all the people that attended Locke High School into my beloved Dodger Stadium, it would all fit neatly, 60,000 people. And if I got in the public address system and I just looked at the commonly known stats of that school, that's available by the state of California, and I made an announcement. Attention please step out of the stadium if you didn't graduate from Locke High School. 40,000 people would have to leave that stadium. So where there was once 60,000, there's now 20,000. Now if I got in the PA system and I said, please step out of the stadium if you didn't get accepted to a four-year university. Why is that important? You make $1 million more of a lifetime. And you may have the minimum requirements to maybe come back and teach at Locke High School. All but 8,000 people would have to leave that stadium. That once filled stadium's got 8,000 people, right? 8,000 people were the 160,000. Now if you got in the PA system and you said, now please step out of the stadium if you didn't graduate from a four-year university. Well, all but 2,100, 2,200 people would have to leave that stadium. Now you have a tiny one section where there's once a full stadium. Now if you got in the PA system and you said, how many of you came back to Watts as a teacher, as an entrepreneur, you started a business, you became politically active? Well, none of them did. What's to come back to? Now, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why that's relevant to you here in Colorado is there are thousands of Locke High Schools in this country. There's some here in Denver. The impact on that neighborhood is huge, but it's an impact on all of us. We have a generational opportunity to not blast unions, but to remake them. Give them more money up front, have them let go of things that we can't afford anymore. They want to be more accountable, but they also want some safety. Not a job for life, but safety. We can evolve this thing. And that common enemy of centralization, undemocratic schools that rob parents / kids and teachers can be confronted. And I'm telling you as a living example, it can be done.